Biggest legal issue for clients and their legal teams, in-house and out-house, is going to be, against a background of total uncertainty, how is one going to try and identify the right risks and to allocate them appropriately in a situation where we don't yet know the basis that the UK will or won't leave the EU. So although I do think that wider global risks are going to be really relevant and potentially more relevant than Brexit, I guess the question is what does that mean for the UK real estate market? And I would actually take the view, and we'll see whether I'm right or wrong, but I would take the view that those risks elsewhere in the world actually will continue to mean that there will be a lot of investment and actually a lot of occupational demand that will still be present within the UK market. In relation to disruptive change generally takes much longer to arrive than one had thought, but that when it arrives, it takes effect and completely changes markets much faster than one had thought. What one should actually be focusing on is not just the market from last year, but actually the trends. One should actually be looking, I think, at not just Brexit, but risks on a far wider world basis. Things like the US-China trade war, the issues in the Middle East. There are loads and loads of issues around the world which I think, if one aggregates those, are far more likely to have impact. Equally, I'm absolutely convinced that we are in a situation where the real estate market is going to be disrupted by big data, technology, and I think we're in the situation where it's coming, it's definitely coming, and when it comes, it's going to have a significant impact. My favourite business book of all time is a book that was entitled Who Says Elephants Can't Dance? And that book was around the turnaround actually of IBM. And at a time when IBM was getting killed by Microsoft, it was on the edge of bankruptcy in '92. The period through '92, I think, through to around 2002, Lou Gerstner, their new CEO, completely turned that business around, took it from a really struggling mainframe business back again to, at that point in 2002, the forefront of technological advancement. So I suppose my message to the real estate world is I really do think that our real estate companies, like IBM, are absolutely capable of changing themselves to fit the new market, and they have a deep understanding, which I suspect is not sufficiently taken into account, in understanding their customers, understanding their product, and as long as they're willing to think and have an open mind towards change, then I believe they'll be very successful in the markets going forward, and the elephants will be able to dance.